I'm David Popp, the producer of Model Railroader Video Plus, and I thought in the run-up to the launch of our Model Railroader Video Plus website coming in the spring of 2013 that we would give you sort of a behind-the-scenes look at how we are progressing in creating the site, making the videos that you will see, and many of the other things in between. From the front of the camera, it looks an awful lot like it's just Ben Lake and I doing all of the work for this thing, but really there are a lot of people involved in the creation of MR Video Plus, and we'll get to meet some of them on our tour. So we're going to take a look at what a week at Model Railroader Video Plus is like. Here we go. Well, good morning. It's 2 weeks before Christmas, and this is going to be part of your sneak peek of worlds behind MR Video Plus as we're working on creating the MR Video Plus website and getting it out to you sometime this spring. So we're starting my day in my office here, and I can see by my schedule I have a 9 o'clock meeting to discuss some images to be used in MR Video Plus advertising. And so Ben is going to follow me down the hall, and we're going to go check out our meeting. Here we go. I've got Mike Soliday, who is the managing editor for the art department. I've got Dana Meredith, who is our copywriter, and I've got Kathy Daniel, who is our circ person, and she's responsible for all this mess. So, Kathy called this meeting to work out the images we will use for the next several months of MR Video Plus advertising. Mike is working on the layout for these ads, and he brought along some samples of the past designs. Kathy and Dana will write the copy for the ads, and I'll schedule several shoots with the photo studio in coming weeks to get the images. All right, so that meeting with the ads is done, and I can see I've got a fairly clear schedule now until about 1:30 today when I have another meeting, and then we have a shoot after that. But we've got some cool things down in what we call Studio A, which is our workshop, so let's walk down and take a look. Busy, how are you? Oh, hi, Bob. Quiet, please. Filming in progress. Do not enter. That's okay. We're the ones doing the filming, so we get to enter. While it may not seem like much at the moment, this is our Thin Branch project. This is actually designed to plug into our Virginian Project Railroad that we built several years ago in the magazine now. And we've been building this exclusively for MR Video Plus in order to have some how-to content and other things that we can take and put on our website because we can show you everything from start to finish. Anyway, I should explain content. Content is a technical term for all that stuff that you see on websites, whether it's videos, whether it's special features, whether it's PDF downloads and things like that. That's all content. So when we mention content around here, we're talking about video for the most part. We built the Thin Branch because, you know, we can show you how to lay track, and we only have to lay track in a small area in order to be able to move on to the next step. Or build hills, and we don't have to build too many hills in order to do that either. So you'll get to see a lot of great how-to features on MR Video Plus, all revolving around building our Thin Branch project, which incidentally you'll get a little bit of a peek in probably the August or September issue of Model Railroader as well. But since we have the Thin Branch project this far along, I thought it would be fun to actually roll it down to where we store the Virginian Project Railroad at the moment and kind of put them together to see how it's going to look, because we haven't actually tried that yet. All right, here we go. Railroad moving through. Now, technically, you know, I should have flags and flashers on this, but that's okay. So this is a great exercise program, too. Model railroading isn't just for your basement. You can take your railroad for a walk with you. Now, I don't have the mounting plates set on here yet, but we can just roll it right in. And that's about what it's going to look like. Cool. Wow, this is pretty cool. I'm very excited. This is going to look nice. This is Craig Schneider. We're actually going to interview him in a later segment for our preview blog, because Craig has been doing a lot of really awesome work on what the final MR Video Plus website is going to look like. So you can look forward to seeing Craig in a little bit, okay? Cool. Thanks, Craig.
Hi, I'm Hal Miller. I'm the managing editor of Model Railroader magazine, and we're at the video studios at Kalmbach Publishing today. Quiet Please filming in progress, only it's not, because we're about to film an episode of Roundhouse. Actually, we're about to film 4. So come on in and I'll tell you what Roundhouse is all about. Looks like we're about ready to shoot here. Roundhouse is the video culmination of things we do on a daily basis around Kalmbach and Model Railroader. We have a lot of conversations. Why not bring you as the viewer inside Kalmbach a little bit and have some of these conversations right here in this studio? So from time to time, we'll have guests like Neil Besugloff, who's the editor of Model Railroader, or we may have Drew Halverson, who's an artist and the star of Drew's Trackside Adventures, or we may have some authors from Model Railroader who might bring a different perspective to what we're doing here. We hope you enjoy the shows, and thanks for watching MR Video Plus.
Hey gang, welcome to Wednesday. Ben is out filming with Drew today, and so they're working on another episode of Drew's Trackside Adventures. You'll get to go tag along with them in just a couple of seconds, but I'm going to spend most of my day in here working on editing video. We have been shooting video like mad for the last 2 months, and so it's time we actually started turning some of that into watchable material. I'm going to get back to editing. You watch this on Drew's Trackside Adventures.
Welcome to Drew's Trackside Adventures, where we're taking railroading, the real thing, the prototype. We're going to mix it with model railroading. We're going to throw in some rail photography tips. Taking all that, we're covering all the bases to make Drew's Trackside Adventures. I hope you'll enjoy.
Hey there, I'm Craig Schneider. I'm an interactive designer who's been working on Model Railroader Video Plus as far as the new look and feel of what this is going to be. So as you can see here up on the screen, we have a little screenshot of what we're projecting this vision of Model Railroader Video Plus to be. In some of these areas, you'll see that within the content wells, we're going to have multiple areas of video that you'll be able to scroll back and forth through to see the new videos that are being posted on a regular basis. And beyond that, one of the great things that we're doing with this site is actually creating it in a responsive environment, which means that as you go down from your desktop to an iPad to any of your other kind of devices, the screen will actually adapt. So the layout will move as your screen gets smaller, thereby being fitted perfectly for each one of the devices that you're on and being customized for that. As you can see right now, this is going to be the Model Railroader Video Plus webpage. What we have up on the website right now doesn't look quite like this. That's more of just a marketing page. But when this goes live, this is what you'll be seeing.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Lake, and I'm the new assistant editor at MR Video Plus. And today I'm working on 3D layout for our second place winning track design. Usually it's a pretty simple process. Bring in the layout design as was designed by Rick Johnson, one of our art guys here at Kalmbach. He designs them all in Illustrator. Basically, I take them into Photoshop and break them all up into their little pieces, and then just create a series of images that are pretty much that are appropriate for what I need them for. This is just a basic overview. It doesn't have any text on it, and it doesn't have any measurements on it. It's just the raw layout. So what I do from here is add the back walls and all that kind of stuff. And then what I can do from there is render it out. This is a rough idea of what the final product is going to be. There are a few surfaces that aren't on there yet, but if I go back to this, you can just kind of fly around it. Once I get the script, I'll do the final camera motions, and then I'll take them into another program called After Effects and add all the little extra animations and stuff. So that's just a little example of what's coming up with MR Video Plus and Track Plan Tours.
Just wanted to show you that MR Video Plus rates with the big Hollywood production studios, because we indeed have catering too. Like pasta salad, Caesar salad. Actually, I'm just kidding. It's our holiday party here at Kalmbach Publishing Company, and so we've taken a little break from filming today, just kind of to spend some time and relax, and so we'll walk around and take a look at some people having a good time. Well, I guess it's back to business as usual in my office since the holiday revelers have all moved out. But that concludes our video blog for this first preview of what MRVP is going to be all about. We're about 1 week away from Christmas yet, so about a couple of months to go before we actually have to have everything ready for you to watch. I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and we'll see you next time. Cody, go ahead. That's all right. We're just doing a video blog here, so it's not a problem.
Just manifest, and then they combine it with, it looks like oil